Well, while I've got the infinite gas still active at the time of recording, let's jump into the distance. Now, SCAD recommended a team selection. Quinn, who we're going to have as the leader, with Rosita and the Lucerne Hammer. Connie here is making up the numbers. She's just a great addition. Uh, let's see now. Connie hits hardest, so let's give her the cookies. I think this is an alright setup. Let's just see what happens. Now, there was no suggestion as to how the traits of these two characters, Quinn and Rosita, meld. But let's give them a try and let's see what happens. So I think of her as Stormtrooper Rosita because, you know, in that Commonwealth getup, that's kind of what she looks like. Okay, I think we can maybe use charge attack here. That will hit that tank. Oof, didn't really cause an awful lot of damage there, did it? Let's put Connie here. Keep her on Overwatch just so that she can perhaps defend against any of these guys if they come in. Now, we've got a threat counter. We've also got twitching corpse piles. That's a lot of things to deal with. I want to cripple those tanks. Now, if I go here, a tank will be able to get me. So I'm just gonna throw Rosita there. Connie, let's see if you can get this tank. You're kind of gonna have to be able to, otherwise you're in real trouble. Good. And Quinn Meister General, you've already shot. Okay, I've got Rosita in trouble straight away. It's not really what we wanted, is it? So I wanted this to be a bit of a showcase for that particular team up. I don't think it's going to be because Rosita's already readied. How about you get some revenge, huh? That's it, stun him. Now, I want to stay here and I want to block off that tank. So he shouldn't be able to get to us. Good. We managed to limit his movement so he couldn't do that. Now, if we do this, should be able to smash through, go here. Connie, please kill this tank in one go. Thank you. And then Quinn goes here. Let's keep Overwatch, even though I don't think anything can really threaten us. And then what I want to do is just have a couple of turns. Oh, didn't want to die, huh? Okay, I wanted Quinn and Connie to be charged before we headed out again. Okay, and the initial objective of this video to showcase Rosita and Quinn didn't quite work out because I managed to get Fighter Rosita pretty badly injured. To be fair, Quinn is still only blue. He hasn't got all of his traits unlocked or anything anyway, so maybe I'm struggling just a little bit to use him. Okay, now we've got... Looks like we've got a lot of humans to deal with here. Burnout Rifle just very often comes in useful. Gonna bring Hilltop Magagi. Savior's Pistol, it's long range, it set things light, it cripples them, it's great against human enemies. And Hilltop Maggie just looks fantastic with it as well. And then we shall also bring... Should have really charged her up at this point, but Alpha's coming along. She's bringing the 7mm Harrier. Set things light, cripple them. What have you got for your armor? Yes, that's great. Tactical. I like using tactical. I really, really do. That seemed like a good bet. Having Carol, of course, means that we can double tap the enemies. Human enemies, you need to get them at least twice. You need to get them down to so that their health bar is red. And then, of course, you take that red away to kill them. So that's something that makes Carol very good. And of course, if you're hitting an enemy twice and you have critical aim, then you have twice the chance to stun them. That's exactly what we want. We want to stun them. We want to set them alight. All that kind of stuff. Just make things very, very difficult for them. Okay, now if we move, is Zeke going to be able to get us? No, he can't. Sometimes they can just outright interrupt what you're trying to do. Zeke, I want you dead. I want you crippled, please, Earl. And then we've got a slight problem with Tom there because he could potentially reach us. Yes, he's a bruiser. That means he's slow, but he had all of his actions left. It could have been bad. Very glad that we've stunned that chap there. Maggie, do you want to finish that guy off? Okay, that's wonderful. Not just because obviously we've killed an enemy, but we've turned him into a chew toy. So therefore he is distracting those other walkers that would otherwise be getting in our way. So we haven't killed all of the free men yet, and that is our objective. Is that a problem? No. I mean look at where poor Tom is. All we're going to have to do is defend ourselves and wait for those walkers to finish him off. And that should happen pretty soon. A whole mess of them have just turned up, and they're going to keep on turning up. He is but one man, and a bruiser at that, so not even a good damage dealer. He can maybe get 1 or 2 walkers per turn, but they're going to overwhelm him, and they're going to start chewing his face off while we just sit and watch it happen. The apocalypse is a cruel place. Three turns, and Tom is gone. Now, we could have potentially sped that up by setting some walkers alight. And of course, if they start attacking him, they have the chance of just burning him to death. But instead, it's going to be a long, drawn-out struggle as he gradually weakens and gives in to the inevitable. It's harsh. It's an unpleasant sight. But hey, during their time, the heroes of The Walking Dead really did some nasty stuff. I guess what I could have done is maybe leveraged the burnout rifle with its infinite range, could have targeted the walker that was attacking that human, set him alight, maybe speeded things up a bit. Doesn't matter. We got him. Kill everything that moved. Everything. Okay, let's just make it easy on ourselves. Let's just use a ranged team. Still love tactical. Still love having tactical available. Really, really do. I think. I mean, is this the team that we want? I maybe. Let's put Mincess in there. Let's give her that just so that we can keep things at a distance. And let's get to work. I'm wondering if the Whisperer's Mask is actually a better support than Dog. I usually use Dog. Dog, of course, can cripple the nearest walkers, whereas the Whisperer's Mask just outright herds them, which is a very different thing. One thing that Dog can do, which is very, very important, of course, is that he can make it so that if a walker has grabbed one of your heroes, you use Dog, he bites that walker, and that walker lets go. And that's a pretty big, it's a pretty big thing to be able to do, really. Now we are mowing the lawn. That is, we're going for the closest targets. We're taking them out. There's no rush. There's no threat counter. There's no reason why we can't just... The hell? What was that? Okay, I mean, it doesn't matter. We've still got plenty of heroes. I didn't see where that walker came from. That was weird. I made a mistake. I recorded the weekly challenge video today as well, and made a bit of a placing mistake. Maybe today is just a bad day to be playing The Walking Dead for me. I'm making a few mistakes. What I want, of course, is for us to complete the distance without having lost anybody. Rick there is badly injured, but that's not the same as obviously being dead. But I'm just... Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch the video. I must have missed something. Cripple them. Certainly want Princess to be charged before we go into the next mission. Let's do that just to help. Great. Of course, the joy of having Carol as your leader. Got a lot of options to get charge points. Okay, so I think we've got these two left. We should be able to take these out, no problem. And then I think I'm going to take a little break from playing today, because I've made a couple of mistakes. I really have. Don't know why that's happening. Sometimes you just have a bit of a rough go of it, I guess. I'm glad that Rick didn't die, but I really do like using him. I think he's a very fun character, so it's a bit, wish he hadn't got that badly hurt. And of course, Fighter Rosita as well. Just managed to get her out of the picture as well. Oh well. I think we're still going to do this without losing anybody. But check in to find out. And as ever, thank you very much for watching.